Look for you from the WMBF News Skycam network tonight. This one actually at Ocean Annie's, where many people are wrapping up a day at the beach. Many of them, though, probably not thinking about the potential dangers, which are just feet away. But knowing what they are and being prepared to react can keep your family a little safer.
WMBF News anchor Matthew Norden has been doing in-depth interviews and research to bring us the top 5 beach dangers. Here's what he found in tonight's special report.
You ready to go in the ocean?
This is part of the American dream, spending a week at the beach. For 4-year-old Kylie, it's the second time she's come to Myrtle Beach with her family, all the way from Ohio.
You're practically a veteran, aren't you?
It's a long time to get here for us.
Long car ride?
Yep.
But any vacation at the ocean carries with it certain dangers. And after talking with veteran healthcare providers who deal with traumas that happen at the beach, WMBF News has narrowed down the top 5 beach dangers.
Well, surprisingly, you can just be out in the surf and get snagged by a fish hook.
A fish hook. You see them all the time. People fishing near families swimming. And it's number 5 on our list of the biggest beach dangers. Sometimes it happens when the hook is loose in the water. Other times a fisherman isn't watching where he's casting. Dr. John Charles is the medical director at Grand Strand Regional and has been working in this ER for 21 years.
I once had a patient who had a fish hook embedded in his upper lip, and this was a lure that had 3 treble hooks.
Numb the skin, cut off the metal fish hook, and it'll hardly leave a scar, he says. But the 4th biggest danger at the beach will put your life in jeopardy: near drownings. You're out in the waves, having a great time, when all of a sudden the current takes you away. You panic, tire out, and go under. Wesley Cox, a manager for Lax Beach Service, knows that the danger doesn't end when the patient reaches the sand.
We'll bring them in. They've taken in some water. They might seem fine at the time, but basically, even though you're fine at the present time, you can still drown a couple hours later.
And the CDC would tell Kylie's dad to take those water wings off her. They're not designed to keep kids afloat when things go wrong. A buddy of Kylie's experienced the 3rd biggest danger at the beach, and it was on this vacation. 13-year-old Gabe, whose family is traveling with the Gortneys, thinks he got stung by a jellyfish, number 3 on our list.
Well, I was just out in the waves and felt it because I was stung by one before when I was little and just knew what it felt like.
He wasn't stung badly, saying it was similar to a bee sting, and went away after about 20 minutes. In most cases, just removing the tiny bags of toxin that attach to your skin when a jellyfish stings you should put you on the path to recovery.
If you're at the ocean, the best thing to do is gently rub it off in salt water. Not fresh water, salt water. Fresh water tends to irritate them, makes them fire off their toxin.
And as for stingray attacks, well, putting the part of you that was stung in a bucket of hot water should do the trick. Next on our list of beach dangers, coming in at number 2, are foot and leg wounds. That can be anything from deep cuts on your feet from the shells to breaking a bone because you don't see a hole someone's dug in the sand.
People that are walking along, just looking at scenery, a lot of times don't see what's coming in front of them.
Captain Stacy Roberts has been with Horry County Fire Rescue for 20 years.
And then they step in these holes and either break a leg or an ankle.
After all these breaks, cuts, scrapes, and near-death experiences, our number 1 danger at the beach may surprise you. It certainly surprised me. But doctors say it can also be deadly. A sunburn. It's not going to kill you or your kids on this vacation, but later in life puts you at risk for developing skin cancer. And the American Cancer Society estimated last year more than 11,500 people would die from skin cancer. Back in the ER, Dr. Charles points out that any tan means you have some skin damage.
I don't know any dermatologists who have tans. You know, they just flat out don't have tans. Sun damage is cumulative, meaning that if you get a little bit of sun damage a year for 5 years, then that adds up. It's not like it goes away during the winter.
So put on that sunscreen and sit under that umbrella. One of the top 5 beach dangers is not a souvenir you want to take home. In Myrtle Beach, Matthew Norden, WMBF News.